Today is only one day in all the days that will ever be. The only thing that can ruin a good day is people. We are all apprentices in a craft where no one ever becomes a master. All thinking men are atheists. Happiness in intelligent people is the rarest thing I know. There is no friend as loyal as a book. There is nothing to writing. All you do is sit down at a typewriter and bleed. The first draft of anything is shit. Courage is grace under pressure. Never think that war, no matter how necessary, nor how justified, is not a crime. Every man's life ends the same way. It is only the details of how he lived and how he died that distinguish one man from another. Never confuse movement with action. As a writer, you should not judge, you should understand. I can't stand it to think my life is going so fast and I am not really living it. The hard part about writing a novel is finishing it. But life isn't hard to manage when you've nothing to lose. All my life I've looked at words as though I were seeing them for the first time. When writing a novel, a writer should create living people, people not characters. A character is a caricature. All you have to do is write one true sentence. Write the truest sentence that you know. If a writer stops observing, he is finished. Experience is communicated by small details intimately observed. The rain will stop, the night will end, the hurt will fade. Hope is never so lost that it can't be found. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow men. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. Critics are men who watch a battle from a high place then come down and shoot the survivors. The most painful thing is losing yourself in the process of loving someone too much, and forgetting that you are special too. Worry a little bit every day and in a lifetime you will lose a couple of years. If something is wrong, fix it if you can. But train yourself not to worry. Worry never fixes anything. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, some are strong at the broken places. When you stop doing things for fun, you might as well be dead. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. You can't get away from yourself by moving from one place to another. Never go on trips with anyone you do not love. Never delay kissing a pretty girl or opening a bottle of whiskey. If two people love each other, there can be no happy end to it. Any man's life told truly, is a novel. We wait always for something that does not come. Auto racing, bullfighting, and mountain climbing are the only real sports. All the others are games. In order to write about life, first you must live it. So far, about morals, I know only that what is moral is what you feel good after and what is immoral is what you feel bad after. I like to listen. I have learned a great deal from listening carefully. Most people never listen. I loved you when I saw you today and I loved you always, but I never saw you before. People were always the limiters of happiness except for the very few that were as good as spring itself. The shortest answer is doing the thing. A cat has absolute emotional honesty. Human beings, for one reason or another, may hide their feelings, but a cat does not. Everyone behaves badly given the chance. If you are lucky enough to have lived in Paris as a young man, then wherever you go for the rest of your life, it stays with you, for Paris is a movable feast. No, that is the great fallacy, the wisdom of old men. They do not grow wise. They grow careful. I love to go to the zoo. But not on Sunday. I don't like to see the people making fun of the animals when it should be the other way around. As you get older it is harder to have heroes, but it is sort of necessary. When you start to live outside yourself, it's all dangerous. Time is the least thing we have of. Why do old men wake so early? Is it to have one longer day? An intelligent man is sometimes forced to be drunk to spend time with his fools. The first panacea for a mismanaged nation is inflation of the currency, the second is war. A writer should write what he has to say and not speak it. My aim is to put down on paper what I see and what I feel in the best and simplest way. All things truly wicked start from innocence. No one you love is ever truly lost. The best people possess a feeling for beauty, the courage to take risks, the discipline to tell the truth, and the capacity for sacrifice. Ironically, their virtues make them vulnerable, they are often wounded, sometimes destroyed. I didn't want to kiss you goodbye, that was the trouble. I wanted to kiss you goodnight, and there's a lot of difference. How little we know of what there is to know. No tears in the writer, no tears in the reader. Every day is a new day. It is better to be lucky. But I would rather be exact. Then when luck comes you are ready. Write hard and clear about what hurts. The first and final thing you have to do in this world is to last it and not be smashed by it. Now is no time to think of what you do not have. Think of what you can do with that there is. You shouldn't write if you can't write. The world is a fine place and worth fighting for, and I hate very much to leave it. Fear of death increases in exact proportion to increase in wealth. Luck is a thing that comes in many forms, and who can recognize her? Death is like an old whore in a bar. I'll buy her a drink, but I won't go upstairs with her. For what are we born if not to aid one another? Cowards die 1,000 deaths, but the brave only die once. Everybody has strange things that mean things to them. You couldn't help it.